Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for the raid there, Midas. Sorry, was still am getting set up a little bit. I hope your stream went well. How are you? How's everybody doing today? Give me 1 second. We got a cat here who is thirsting for some pets. We will go ahead and you can't get up that window, cat. Sorry, just not happening. Yeah, before we do go ahead and jump into it, let's go ahead and have the daily readings for today. Then we'll get started. So these are the readings for March 8th, 2026, third Sunday of Lent. The first reading for today is from Exodus, chapter 17. In those days, in their thirst for water, the people grumbled against Moses, saying, "Why did you ever make us leave Egypt? Was it just to have us die here of thirst, with our children and our livestock?" So Moses cried out to the Lord, "What shall I do with this people? Little more, and they will stone me." The Lord answered Moses, "Go over there in front of the people, along with some of the elders of Israel. Hold in your hand as you go the staff with which you struck the river. I will be standing there in front of you on the rock in Horeb. Strike the rock, and the water will flow from it for the people to drink." I cannot see past these cats now. This Moses did in the presence of the elders of Israel. The place was called Massa and Meribah, because the Israelites quarreled there and tested the Lord, saying, "Is the Lord in our midst or not?" The psalm for today is Psalm 95. If today you hear his voice, harden not your hearts. Come, let us sing joyfully to the Lord. Let us acclaim the rock of our salvation. Let us come into his presence with thanksgiving. Let us joyfully sing psalms to him. I can't read. If today you hear his voice, harden not your hearts. Come, let us bow down and worship. Let us kneel before the Lord who made us, for he is our God. We are the people he shepherds, the flock he guides. If today you hear his voice, harden not your hearts. Oh, that today you would hear his voice. Harden not your hearts as at Meribah, as in the day of Massa in the desert, where your fathers tempted me. They tested me, though they had seen my works. If today you hear his voice, harden not your hearts. The second reading for today is from Romans chapter 5. Brothers and sisters, since we have been justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom we have gained access by faith to this grace in which we stand. We boast in hope of the glory of God, and hope does not disappoint, because the love of God has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. For Christ, while we were still helpless, died at the appointed time for the ungodly. Indeed, only with difficulty does one die for a just person, though perhaps for a good person one might even find courage to die. But God proves his love for us, in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. One second. You ain't making that cat. Lord, you are truly the Savior of the world. Give me living water that I may never thirst again. The gospel for today is from John chapter 4. Jesus came to a town of Samaria called Sychar, near the plot of land that Jacob had given to his son Joseph. Jacob's well was there. Jesus, tired from his journey, sat down there at the well. It was about noon. A woman of Samaria came to draw water. Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." The disciples had gone to the town to buy food. Samaritan woman said to him, "How can you, a Jew, ask me, a Samaritan woman, for a drink?" For Jews use nothing in common with Samaritans. Jesus answered and said to her, "If you knew the gift of God, and who is saying to you, 'Give me a drink,' you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." The woman said to him, "Sir, you do not even have a bucket, and the cistern is deep. Where then can you get this living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us this cistern and drank from it himself, with his children and his flocks?" Jesus answered and said to her, "Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I will give will never thirst. The water I shall give will become in him a spring of water welling up to eternal life." The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water so that I may not be thirsty, or have to keep coming here to draw water." Jesus said to her, "Go, call your husband and come back." The woman answered and said to him, "Do not have a husband." Jesus answered her, "You are right in saying, 'I do not have a husband,' for you have had 5 husbands. The one you have now is not your husband. What you have said is true." The woman said to him, "Sir, I can see that you are a prophet. Our ancestors worshipped on this mountain, but you people say that the place to worship is in Jerusalem." Jesus said to her, "Believe me, woman, the hour is coming when you will worship the Father, neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You people worship what you do not understand. We worship what we understand, because salvation is from the Jews. For the hour is coming, and is now here, when true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. And indeed, the Father seeks such people to worship him. Must worship in spirit and truth." The woman said to him, "I know that the Messiah is coming, the one called the Christ. When he comes, he will tell us everything." Jesus said to her, "I am he, the one speaking with you. At that moment, his disciples returned and were amazed that he was talking with a woman, but no one said, "What are you looking for?" or "Why are you talking with her?" The woman left her water jar and went into the town and said to the people, "Come, see a man who told me everything I have done. Could he possibly be the Christ?" They went out of the town and came to him. Meanwhile, the disciples urged him, "Rabbi, eat." But he said to them, "I have food to eat of which you do not know." So the disciples said to one another, "Could someone have brought him something to eat?" Jesus said to them, "My food is to do the will of the one who sent me, and to finish his work. Do you not say, in 4 months the harvest will be here? I tell you, look up and see the fields ripe for the harvest. Reapers are already receiving payment and gathering crops for eternal life, so that the sower and reaper can rejoice together. For here the saying is verified that one sows and another reaps. I sent you to reap, but you have not worked for it. Others have done the work, and you are sharing the fruits of their work." Many of the Samaritans of that town began to believe in him, because of the word of the woman who testified, "He told me everything I have done." When the Samaritans came to him, they invited him to stay with them. He stayed there 2 days. Many more began to believe in him because of his word. They said to the woman, "We no longer believe because of your word, for we have heard for ourselves. We know that this is truly the Savior of the world, the gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ." And your Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. With that, let's go ahead and jump into the call of Tyler. Make sure to unmute so I don't forget. Fair question, Tyler. I was actually going to address that with you. Give me 1 second. Let me pop into voice. Hello, Tyler.
Hello.
So I was thinking maybe today we should just do all factions, and then tomorrow we could do the pre-searing quest, because I don't think the pre-searing quest will take too long. I could be wrong, but I think that makes more sense, you know?
Okay. Yeah. It seems pretty short, so yeah.
Okay. And that's what I was thinking, because like, I would bet it's short, but I don't know that for sure. Hold on. How did this... Oh, this is a new UI change. Huh.
The mission thing, yeah, I mentioned that, but that was a while ago now at this point.
Yeah, and it's like, I remember you mentioning it now, but it's like, it's different between scene and... I don't know if I like this better or not. I'm not gonna lie. That's still nasty. So, I ordered G Fuel's root beer flavor because it was based off of Sunset Sarsaparilla from Fallout New Vegas. So it's not even supposed to be a root beer flavor in the first place. It's supposed to be sarsaparilla, right?
Okay.
It does not taste very good, even for a root beer flavor. I had one, like, I didn't even have a root beer today. My son had a couple of root beer candies, so I just took one of them. And it, like, the root beer candy itself tastes so much better than this G Fuel. And I'm just so sad by it, because I love root beer. I was looking for, you know, a way without sugar, a way without too much caffeine. Root beer should have a sarsaparilla, right? Sarsaparilla is similar, but not exactly the same, Interceptor. That's what Punch wants back, is more sarsaparilla and root beer. That makes sense. How are you both doing, by the way? Sorry, not trying to interrupt you. But yeah, it's like, it just... I'm so disappointed with this, Tyler, because, like, root beer should have been an easy one. So I was just thinking about it. It's like, you know, there's candies that do it better. Anyways, yeah, I'm ready. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I was waiting for a break to ask.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It was a little bit of a rant, so... I talked about it last night on stream. I'm telling it to you now, apparently, just because it's like, I'm just so sad.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm sure you can guess, avoid the purple.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember how to play now, because it's been like 2 weeks.
Not sure how to avoid this purple. Oh. Never mind.
I mean, it's not too bad. But if we... I can show you how to avoid the purple.
If it's avoidable, we should avoid it.
Yeah. It is, in a sense, avoidable. I was gonna say, if you come up here, I can show you.
No.
It's not
immediately... Nails in the shrine or something.
Yeah. Did I ask how you're doing, Interceptor? How are you doing, Interceptor?
Yeah, so we're looking for the source of the plague that infected this island.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I guess we should have a reflection on what's going on. So yeah, as Tyler said, we are looking to... Oh, sorry. My brain is still waking up. that springing forward really affected me more than I was expecting, not gonna lie. But yeah, as Tyler said, we are looking for the Curse of the Affliction, so we're just working on that. Maybe that's for later, because you can get rid of the Affliction. But apparently, for the first mission, they go, nah, we don't need to do that. That's not necessary. It's like, okay.
It seems that we get a passive where, like, using a skill will cure the infliction.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Cured.
Which at least is better than nothing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Zunra does actually remove the Miyasama later. That's why I'm thinking to myself, going, oh, that'd be nice, but admittedly, it's not like the Miyasama really plays into the game.
Yeah.
Miasma. You're right, yeah, sorry. Miasma. The Miasma doesn't play into it too much if memory serves. I'm pretty sure it's mainly this quest, and that's about it that it's in.
Yeah, because this is like the spirit of the island, and this is the last mission of the island, so I'm not sure if there's even time for him to return.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that, because, you think there would be some more I know how to say miasma, but apparently I'm having troubles today with it. I don't even know if you think it would return later, once we get off Shing Jea, but I don't think it does.
Yeah, maybe it's like this is how the plague is spawned, and then it spreads through the afflicted.
I can see that. That would make sense.
So this is like a one-time event by the person that spawned this.
That makes sense. Sorry, I saw both. So it's always interesting to see how much beyond the border, like your interacting area, that they continue to put details into the background and such, because I don't think they did it as much for Prophecies, but they definitely did start doing it more with Factions and Nightfall.
I have read online that apparently, like, I guess this doesn't affect this area, but the explorable areas were added really late, so they might have not had as cohesive of a map before.
Yeah, they were added particularly late for Prophecies. Prophecies changed a lot through development. I'd love to find a working build of the beta, honestly, because the beta, I've seen screenshots, and the beta looks very different. Like, so much so that it looks like a completely different game, but it's been a while since I've seen those beta screenshots. I don't think that, internet, or, not media preservation, there we go, was nearly as much a thing then as it is now, honestly.
So there's 2 paths we can pick up ahead.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think the one to the right is faster, if memory serves, but I haven't done the one to the left very often, but aside from, like, vanquishing and stuff. If you want to do the one to the left, though, I'm more than open to that.
I don't know the difference, really, so I guess let's do the faster one.
Okay. One goes through a cave, one is more open field. That's the primary difference I can remember. That's about it.
Yeah, they said south through the cave or north past the waterfall.
Yeah. So, I guess we can test if they finally fix the waterfall noises. That'd be nice.
Yep.
I'm not holding my breath on that one. Considering that's been in the game for 20 years at this point. But, I mean, you know, we are getting updates now, so...
Yeah, most things have been in the game 20 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Or close to it.
Or close to it, exactly.
That's one of the easier miasmas to avoid.
It really is, and I'm here for it. I guess while I'm thinking on it, just since I mentioned it earlier, it wasn't an A and a W root beer candy either. It was like some third party, so it's not like I was looking specifically for an A and W flavor. I know it doesn't matter at all, but it's like, you know, I was thinking about it, it's like, you know, I probably should clarify I'm not looking for like a brand name flavor, just because it's like that does change things up a little bit, you know?
Oh, okay.
That's it, yeah. Not important at all. Not important at all. I'm just, you know, I contemplate. How have you, so I know that you've been playing with Pete Townie, and I've been meaning to pick it up. How have you been enjoying Play This Fire 2?
It's pretty good. It feels very similar to the first game, which is to be expected. So if you liked the first one, then get it. Otherwise, don't.
Oh, I love the first one. I preferred it for mobile just because I have so much free time at work, but I don't think the mobile version's coming out for a while, so I probably will go ahead and pick it up.
Yeah.
But, like, I almost beat a... One second. Well, yeah. I almost beat an Ascension 19 Silent Run this morning, but I just... My build, unfortunately, used a lot of powers, and I got the one that powers up every time you use a power, so like, of course.
No. They did. There's like literally no returning enemy, but there's 3 returning characters, and like they've changed a decent amount of things. Like there's balance patches, so that blade dance exhausts itself.
Yeah, I saw that. As a big Shivs guy, I don't like that.
Yeah. There are like these specific power cards, or not literally powers, but powerful cards for both the defect and the silent, where now every Shiv you play can be replayed by 1 card, which I'm not certain if that multiplies the amounts of Shivs, but then there's the defect version where every lightning you've channels another lightning, and that does multiply itself. So that's like the big payoff now for Shivs.
That does sound nice then. So I am curious.
Yeah.
Like I'm just glad. Listen, with what you said, I love claw builds, and we don't have to even go. Yeah, so we don't even have to go that way. I love claw builds, and with what you said this morning, it's like yes, back to claw superiority. I am down for this.
Yeah. Claw's improved because it scales better when it's upgraded now.
Which absolutely makes sense.
Yeah, getting basically the effect of playing a claw as the upgrade.
Yeah.
Kind of felt bad. Because it wasn't even for all of your claws either, it was just for itself.
Yeah, which I agree. I still like claw builds, because if you were able to cycle through them fast, it still was okay, but yeah, as you said, that is absolutely correct. I'm coming. Don't die. Yeah. You might want to pull out. I cannot heal you in time. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I had just run out of, I was on cooldown, is what I'm trying to say.
Being very bold for someone who's still on Doom's Covenant.
Yeah, I was going to say. And I will, since you are being very bold, I will say for this next boss, be careful.
Okay.
This is why I'm so scared of Spirit Rift. This boss in particular, and like further bosses with it.
Yeah.
1 second. I have 2 cats in my way that are trying to get in my window, which, I mean, you know, I don't mind them in my window, but they can't climb in this window, so they may as well stop trying. Like, it's one of those, you know, slanted windows that opens towards you, so it doesn't even, you know, open down, or, you know what I mean.
These guys are moving around a lot, making it hard to melee.
I'm waiting for my spells to regen. It'll be 1 second.
Okay.
I think we should be fine still. This group doesn't look too bad, but just figured, you know, should give a heads up.
We might be able to sneak past on the bridge.
I think we could, but I'd be worried. See, like, they're coming up behind now. I think they do come this way.
They seem to be stopping on the map.
Okay. All right. And also, look, there's our friend. Unfortunately, there's Yijo.
Yeah.
Poor Yijo. Yeah, maybe I'm remembering the hard mode version of this, but since it is so narrow on this bridge, Spirit Rift does give me flashbacks to just how much, like, even that, like, that was normal mode, and that still did.
That explosion at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scary. I wasn't low, but if I was, then
Yeah.
that would have been bad.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe you're thinking of this area because it's got the plague.
It could be, but I think I am thinking earlier, and I think I'm just thinking the hard mode version.
Yeah.
Because
I
as you just saw,
hard mode is a lot harder for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, this will not be the last we see of Zunra, because as you said, there's... I don't know if you said it yet, but, you know, he's the defender of this island, and we are missing 15 attribute points still, so we get him one last time.
Okay.
I don't know if the miasma even works here.
Jeez.
Because we're not taking any damage from the miasma at the moment, so.
No, we aren't, yeah. I just assumed that was an intentional challenge of the fight and didn't look at it.
I would too, because it's like, that would have made it hard. That, if we'd had to fight all three of those bosses at the same time, that would have been, you know, fairly challenging for a new player. But as is, since the miasma doesn't do any health regen, that was a perfectly fine fight.
I had hoped that my eyes would not bear witness to this symbol again.
Master? What is it?
This is the harbinger of the deceiver, the mark of the wicked, the guild symbol of Shiro Tagachi.
The man whose death turned the forest to stone and the sea to jade?
The very same. This does not bode well for Kantha. We must head to the mainland and get to the root of this evil before it can... Well, let us not think about that yet. I have sent a missive to Menlo of Ascalon, one of my former students. He will no doubt be making his way to Kantha shortly. If this symbol means what I think it does, then we could...
We could be what? We could what?
I must find my brother in
is.
Pinang City. He will want to know of this. You will come after and meet me. Talk to First Mate Zhang to book your passage to the mainland. He will get you to the other side safely.
I don't remember that's a well-known glitch or not, because I don't remember it ever making it so his dialogue just cut off, but it might be one I just don't remember either.
It's always funny to see the corpses.
It is. And I hope there's those enemies we didn't kill earlier.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they were moving away from us at the time when we...
Yeah. That is a bit odd to have him run slightly to the side.
Yeah. Let's now. Oh, yeah, that's Captain Queen Ming. I'm trying to remember where the next quest is.
Well,
I
first
know
mate saying on the boat has one.
that's fair. I was gonna say Zenro over here does have one as well.
Oh, so
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the one I was thinking of where
it is
we
15 attributes. So
it is an attribute quest. I'm pretty sure this is the one where he removes the miasma. So it's like okay. I think the only downside to that quest is how long it takes. It's not bad, and we do still have Queen Ming's last stand we could do. But let's get the attribute quest out of the way first. I'd say that way we go into that with even more benefits.
okay. I need to re-add people into the party because we got a different group.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'd say they'll be slightly lower level is the unfortunate part.
Yeah.
Unless there's somebody searching, there's nobody searching. Okay. You want to remove Yoon for Aizen. There's enough sync there that if he has spirits up, I can still use Spirit Light. That might be a good enough reason to, yeah.
I generally prefer to have a mixed group, but if you prefer that, then that makes sense.
I do too, only just because since Azon would have more spirits, and Spirit Light, if there's no spirits up, I can heal you still, but it uses 17% of my health, so it's basically 1/5 of my bar, so it's like, well, that would be used, yeah. And if Zunra dies, we can resurrect him, same way as we did the others, so.
Okay. Even though he's an ally, usually they are resurrectable, I don't think.
Well, yeah. I meant we can go to a shrine in Zunra and bring him back like we did, yeah.
Okay.
As long as I'm remembering correctly, which I believe I am. But yeah, I usually like a mixed team too, even though... One second. There's enemies, so I'm going to focus in.
It sort of is like a countermeasure to just use this cheese strategy, is to say, like, I want to use every class's specialty.
And I do prefer that, honestly. I have been doing Mesmer Way for my characters for a while, but I do like the balance because it does let all the classes shine. But for like hard mode and vanquishing, I just want a little bit of an easier time. If I'm playing with real people, it's fine, but if I'm playing by myself, it's like, nah, I'm gonna focus in again because of all these enemies. If memory serves, I think that's the hardest group here. Hopefully it's the hardest group here. Because, I mean, that was a lot of enemies all at once. But yeah, as long as we don't over-aggro, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going that way? Okay. I went. Hold on. I'm on my way. I was gonna circle around.
Oh. I think they were on the road, so I'm not sure if there wasn't a round path.
That's fair. Either way, I'm on my way. Honestly, if I could share my die with, or my drops with you, I would, like, for dies and such. But as you know, yeah, obviously you know I can't because of the Mellingers. I had to think about it for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do have to stand in the miasma with the Zunra as it clears it.
It feels a bit backwards, but
yeah, I agree with that. And I could be misremembering too. It's not the first time I have misremembered, but maybe it's just you have to run through it. I can't remember. We can test more here in a little minute. Yeah, like maybe if we run around and we coax Zunra. Ah, I got hit with it. Oh, did Zunra die? Oh no, Zunra's being slow. Nah, yeah, we may as well take out that group over here though, since it's on us. Get off me buns! Get off me buns! I will say, I do find it interesting that Spirit Light does use energy in addition to health. I know there's a way to circumvent the health loss, but it feels like it'd be a free one with no energy. But it's so cheap as is that I'm not really complaining, just observing. It's only 5 energy, so.
I'm not sure if there's anything that costs 0 energy that's, like, not adrenaline.
That's true. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if there is now or not, now that you mention it. Signets, I guess.
Healing signets are the exception.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, aside from what you've mentioned, I can't think of anything else either, so that is fair. I might have 30 more attribute points to mess around with after this quest, because I think I'll hit level 18 as well. Yeah, I should be able to
definitely from turning in the quest, I imagine.
Yeah, I imagine so as well. It's I'm 2,000 off, and it's 4,000 experience, so you're correct.
It's kind of interesting. Like, it makes sense to not require both paths, but it's having us go through the same path we did. So I guess you should go the other path if you're going for full exploration.
Well, we will have to go. I was gonna say we will have to go through that path anyways, because it's a fair amount of miasma. So it's yeah.
Okay.
Nope. They got one of the HUDs, but not all of them. I am really looking forward to when I get my elite skill, because it makes it so the next couple spells instantly cast and instantly recharge if memory serves. So it is, you know, useful enough.
I thought Zenra would have gotten that.
No, Zunra is very, specific, yeah.
Just eating the poison to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Probably should be careful, because that group is there, just as a,
Oh.
I got it. Don't worry. I was looking ahead, that way it wasn't too much of a surprise for us.
Yeah. I was looking at the map, but I was looking at the wrong group, kind of.
That's fair. Yeah, you probably seen this one, and that makes sense.
Yeah, I saw them on my actual screen, and then the mini map was those three.
That makes sense. I don't know if that's a boss up there or not. Oh, they saw me.
Sorry, I'm back. I was just clearing my throat.
If you want to go short today as well, since I know you're still a little sick, we can. So just let me know.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just like maybe once or twice more this session I might pause for a second.
That's entirely fair. I understand.
In the middle of a town instead of now.
I get it though. I'm assuming it's like you had some kind of phlegm that was stuck in your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that a couple weeks back too. I understand. It was pretty gross. I think that's why I had to cancel on you once actually. So I get it.
Yeah.
This kind of leaves you feeling drained for a while too, even if you're feeling substantially better.
Kind of weird though. We're almost certain that it's like passed through my family from my mom to dad to me, but mine is a very different type of like they were dry coughing and I'm sort of having the opposite.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Oh, be careful. Our healer went down.
Okay.
Oh, healer's back up. Sorry, yeah, I'll talk about that more in a second. I just want to focus on these enemies at the moment.
No, I think the party might have split. That's why it's such a big issue.
Zunra went one way, and that you're correct. That's why it's a bigger issue. Zunra decided to fight the enemies to our right. We decided to fight the enemies to our left. So. Hey, there's some bones at least. You might be able to use that for some armor. I actually can't remember if that's armor for warriors use any bones. I'd assume not.
I think it might be like an elite thing or something. So
okay,
not really.
Yeah. I could see that for a Nightfall armor. Now that I think about it, there's like one Nightfall armor that I can think about for it. But aside from that, yeah.
Does the command kneel to summon Zunra, or...?
Nah, you just click on the Shrine of Zunra, that's it.
Okay. Ooh, golden.
Oh, nice.
I don't think I can use it, but I can identify it.
Yeah.
It's smiting prayers, so neither of us can really use it. Actually, hold on. It's smiting and spawning power, so maybe you could, since you're ritualist monk.
Maybe. I was gonna say, yeah. We can just let it be for now, because I have that green still, so.
Okay. Oh yeah, we.
So, yeah, we do need to clean up there. We may as well get this afflicted ritualist over here. Otherwise, it's just going to keep attacking us, so.
Zunra died before he could do anything.
Yeah.
Dang it, Zunra. Why are you the slowest?
That's a good question.
Okay. Oh, shoot. My tiger hopefully won't aggro. Okay.
I mean, if he does, it should be a smaller group this time at least, so. There's worse things.
Be Zunra?
No, Sunra can't do that.
Come on.
Come on, Sunra. Come on. One more. One more.
Why did they put so many in a small area?
That's a fair question. I do not have an answer for that. I am at least glad that these enemies aren't too much higher than these henchmen at the very least, so that part's good.
Yeah.
There it goes, Unwrapped. That's better. Oh, there goes Taya. Trying to keep her alive, but these assassins are not, and the ritualists too, probably, honestly.
Oh. Shoot.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. I was relying on healing signet to get me through poison that my pet died.
Fair. At least you didn't die. That's good. But yeah, I do get it. Okay, then we just head back
Now
this
we have
way.
to go back a lot.
Yeah.
So I guess we do go both routes.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one does make you go about both routes, because basically any miasma that you saw during the mission we have to clear out now.
At least this gives me time to salvage.
That's fair.
Nothing special going on.
That
Figure out
is
what
fair.
I do and don't not want.
Yes, I can at least identify stuff. I don't think I've gotten very many blues even this time. A little bit, but not a lot. 3 so far.
Well, there's some blue armor.
Yeah, there. Hey, you know what? I'll stop complaining. I guess I wasn't really complaining, just observing, but fair. I am surprised we haven't seen any bosses yet, though. Considering that we saw 3 of them, I think, for the mission. So it is a little surprising we haven't seen any yet.
Yeah, those were all like story related, though. I think
That's true. That is true.
I'm actually not certain about the last 2, but I know the first one was the farmer and the ritualist from earlier.
Yeah, I don't even remember where that farmer's from, but the ritualist I definitely remember.
I think he's just like local.
Yeah,
so
which makes sense.
Not important, but named in a way that like he shouldn't
makes him
be
stand
refought.
out. Yeah. And I guess aside from having a couple of names afflicted, eventually they do something different for the afflicted. Well, I guess they don't. Never mind. I was thinking something else, but it's a slight spoiler, so I don't want to say what it is yet. It's not anything like too crazy, but like, well, we haven't gone there yet, so may as well leave it here for the time being. So even this, I don't think you have to explore all of Zendaijun, which is interesting because it's like you got these caves back here, and it's like, I mean, if you want to explore them, you can, but you don't have to.
Makes sense for like a first time to have different paths to not know which way to go.
Yeah.
In the caves.
That's true, yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess we're basically done with this quest now. We just need to go to the middle where the last boss was, so...
Yeah, I wish they started with this, because I feel like a lot of this is gonna be nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that would have been nice, I agree. Really, I'm now actually curious if the right way was the faster way. It feels like it would be, but I'm not positive anymore. But, I mean, it's not too bad either way, so...
Yeah, looking on the map, they look similarly sized.
Yeah. I think the main difference would be how many enemies were this way, and obviously that I don't know. Yeah, honestly... Oh, nice! Honestly, we probably should be really close to 19 once we do all the missions on this island, so that's not bad at all. If we don't hit 19 in fact.
Oh,
So it's looking likely that my wife will be able to attend GothCon with me, so I'm looking forward to that. I am currently trying to convince her to do a cosplay with me, because I thought it'd be fun for GothCon, like on one of the days. I'm trying to get her to do Lulu and Waka from Final Fantasy X at the moment. I'm just trying to figure out how to get all those belts on her outfit, though. That's the one thing I'm trying to figure out. Immediately, I think I found a way to make it work. It won't be quite accurate, 100% accurate, but if we do, like, you know, there's an opening for the dress area where all the belts go, we'll just go ahead and do, like, a leather stitching onto the dress itself. That way you can put the belt from one side of the dress to the other. So I think that's honestly probably the better way to go, and then you can interlock belts in between with all that, so. Lulu's outfit is weird, but I like Lulu, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, versus ogres. I thought I got a bow of charge slaying. I was like, what? There's no need for that currently.
Yeah. Would they even be familiar with Char here?
I don't know. That's a good question, honestly.
So, is Zunra like a title or something?
You might want to back off. I don't know if Zunra is the title. That is a good question. I'm not entirely positive about that. That was... Go ahead, sorry.
Maybe like the equivalent of Kami in this universe, where it's like a spirit god thing.
Right. So it could be. That's definitely a possibility. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot that you leave your party there, not gonna lie. Not intentionally, yeah. Points. Restoration magic's nice, but it's not mission critical currently. Let's see, so communing and spawning is what I want. Not quite. I won't be healing as much with Spirit. Like I was trying to max out Communion and Spawning Power since those are my primaries. Just don't have quite enough yet for that. That's fine for the time being. You want to go ahead and pop over to Ranmitsu Gardens and see if we can try KAMaximiliank's last stand one more time?
Sure.
Because that's it. You and I are, I think, at least 4 levels higher each of us, aren't we?
Oh, you were party leader or something, because...
Oh. I wasn't sure if I was party leader or if you were. I hadn't popped over there yet. Let's see. We're both level 18. Let's see. Let me see if I have a communion real quick. I don't think I do, but I'm gonna check. If I have a communing rune, I'm gonna pop that on real quickly if it's a +1 or anything like that. I do not. That's I will. Let me sell my inventory real quickly and then I'll be ready.
Yeah. Would you be interested in having, like, the 19% chance halved skill recharge for spawning power?
I think I have. Let's see. I have.
Okay.
Maybe. Let's say this just half skill recharges spells. Is that what you were saying for what
It's
was yours?
spawning power for 19%, but yeah.
Oh, 19% better spawning power?
Recharge, but yeah.
Oh, recharge? I was gonna say, if this just recharges 20% on everything, this one probably is a little better then.
Okay.
I do appreciate the offer, though. Let's see. I know I need to start looking for wand and a focus with 20% on each now. Like, I didn't realize they stacked, honestly. I should have realized they stacked, but it's like, I guess, one of those things where you convince yourself for so long that it's like, nah, that doesn't stack, when absolutely it does. One of those types of things you tell yourself as a kid. And then you just kind of believe it for years. Deposit this. That's a weird glitch. Hmm. Can I do that again, is the question. Interesting. So, as the moment whenever I interact with my backpack, it's not a big glitch, but there's a small graphical glitch. You might be able to see it on stream. Yeah, you can. Whenever I move something in my backpack, there's a little circle that appears at the bottom left of my inventory. Let's see if I can get rid of it again, if I can just trigger it all the time. Yeah. It's just always whenever you move something around in the inventory. That's fascinating. I wonder how I did that. But, yeah, you know, aside from that, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
That's communion plus 2. Do I want communion plus 1? Once I get better armor, I suppose. Our armor is not... I guess that's the other part. At least for me, I do have better armor now. You probably have at least somewhat better armor, so that should help with this as well.
Yeah, I'm at 65 armors.
Yeah.
Which is second best.
I do know that. How are you doing, a man with no name? We do know that Jesus loves you. I do know that Jesus loves me. Jesus loves you as well. Hope you're doing well. How are you today? I hope Mass was well for you today. I was going to say, if you're Catholic, or I hope that your service was good if you're a Christian. I think it's, for Protestants, just a service, if memory serves.
Oh yeah. I didn't bring a sprint skill this time, so we'll be slower, but potentially I'll have more things which might be better.
Oh wait, hold on. There's don't we want to grab that Mantid boss while we're here for that 2% real quickly?
Oh yeah.
It's not much, but it's at least something. Doing great. Went to Mass. Went to Barnes & Noble afterwards and picked up a book on the Saints, Catholic Bible, and the Divine Comedies. Nice! I need to pick up more of Dante's. I have Dante's Inferno, and that's all I currently have, so I would like to pick up the later books. As of the moment, I'm working on a book called Philothea, which it's by a saint. What is his name? Give me 1 second. I'm awful with names. No, it's not Philothea of Athens. Thank you. Maybe it is. Hold on. There we go. It's Philothea, I mean, lover of God, is a name used by St. Francis of Sales in a seminal work, Introduction to the Devout Life. That's what I was trying to think. I'm awful with remembering specifics, but I've been reading that. I've been really enjoying that. I was going to say, I haven't... Feels like some of it's been over my head, which, I mean, that's not a bad thing to feel like. Divine Comedy is just Dante's Inferno under a different name, actually. I thought it was also,
Yeah, I think it's Hell Through Heaven, so...
Yeah, because I know that, Purgatorio and, the last one, which I'm blanking... Heaven, you just literally said it.
Yeah.
So I think I only have, Inferno without the other two at the moment, so I would like to pick up Purgatorio, as well as, why am I keep blanking on Heaven? I keep, like, every time, it's like, even... Yeah.
Hopefully these are good henchmen as well. I arbitrarily picked monk and elementalist for healing and ranged.
I think that makes sense, honestly. It's more accurate, I guess, to say Dante's Inferno is the first part of the Divine Comedy, which contains 3 parts. That's fair. That makes sense. Either way, nice. I've been wanting, admittedly, to read more. As I said, I don't have as much time as I'd like.
They're all walking together all at once. I think that's why we had issues last time here.
Yeah, we can take them, though. I'll just put up this beard and we'll be fine here.
Okay.
Like, my spirits are much higher level now. Well, maybe not much higher, but they are higher level than they were last time. Spawning powers made it so they have more health, but, like, I think that this should be a cakewalk now, but obviously let's not go into it thinking we'll win, or, could go poorly.
It's really just the numbers that are the issue, and you can't really out-level numbers.
That is true. Yeah, I have been wanting to read more, honestly. It's just, I only have one child at the moment. We're working on having that change. We've been working on that basically since he's been born, truth be told. But, you know, even just with having one, you don't always have as much time to yourself as you'd like, especially the older they get. Which is fine. I'd like to be, obviously, more open to my son and not pushing him away, so. Which is why once Tyler and I are done here, I'm going to go for a walk with him and my wife, and then just gonna enjoy ourselves for the night. I have, yeah. As a new Catholic, I have no clue. There were so many saints, or that so many of them. Are there other gruesome ends? I was gonna say, there's still many of them, unfortunately, man with no name, that are meeting with gruesome ends. I would say, as the moment, we don't hear about it as much in America or elsewhere, but in, like, the Middle East, and other places, there's still many saints meeting gruesome ends today. Because obviously, we don't know that they're saints currently, but due to the fact that they are dying martyrs' deaths, they are saints. But there's so many of them, unfortunately. Joan of Arc's story gives me the chills. Yeah, I like Joan of Arc's story. My favorite saint, as you might be able to tell, is Saint Maximilian Kolbe. His story gives me chills. There's so many good saints. But as I say, I understand entirely. Admittedly, I've read one account of Saint Joan of Arc. I'd like to read a second one. From the guy that wrote Huckleberry Finn, whose name I'm blanking on at the moment, and I shouldn't be, Mark Twain. I had to, so, I was blanking his name for a second. I had to do the connection that he was in Star Trek in order for me to remember, and it's like, that is such a crazy roundabout way to remember his name, honestly. But it's like, I could remember, yep, he was on the holodeck, and, there's Mark Twain, but, even though Mark Twain did not like the church, apparently he really liked St. Joan of Arc, so he actually wrote a biography on her, and I'm kind of curious to read his biography. I've heard, well, he did not like the church. It was a very accurate and good biography, actually.
I actually went to a school, like, my grade school was named after St. Joan of Arc, so...
Oh, really?
I know a decent amount from when I was really young.
I can imagine, that makes sense. I do really like St. Joan of Arc, so that is honestly really cool. It's just, her story is very interesting, how it's like everybody thought she was lying, that just, like, over time found out everything about her, and then I always forget about, even after they burned her, that her heart was intact, and that's something I always forget, actually. It was still beating. That's honestly, yeah. A very interesting saint. Give me 1 second, man with no name. We're gonna focus on this first group. This group shouldn't be too bad. Mainly the later group. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, as long as we, like, sort of spread out groups.
Yeah. Admittedly, we do have 2 groups on us at the moment, but it doesn't look like it's being too bad currently. Oh, both of women, nice. I know you probably could use that more, but I do appreciate it dropping for me, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, it's the rare one.
Yeah.
I was about to say I've got 23 of those, but that's the regular cloth.
Yeah.
So 25 of those now.
Yeah. I mean, hey, at least you're getting, I mean, that is still useful. Let's see. He had visions from God, was in communication with the saints, fulfilled a divine purpose, and was convicted of heresy because of politics. Exactly. Yeah, her story is very interesting. And she took her last breath gazing upon a cross someone fashioned for her on the spot, crying out the name of the Lord. Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, until you mentioned that, I did forget that. It's so easy, for me at the very least, to accidentally forget the little nuances that do happen to be very important. I don't try to. I like having information, so unfortunately I can only retain so much of it so that I'll remember the basics, but not everything. And admittedly, I do want to remember more, because, as you said, everything about her is fascinating. Okay, so I remember the last time we over-aggroed, so let's be really, really careful here. I'm wondering, in fact, if we should grab this group, go around, grab the group that'll be right here, and then go for... Yeah.
I'm gonna order my henchmen back to stay where you're...
So if you want to order your henchmen to where I am, that'd probably be fine. Yeah, I think you can grab them. I'll put my spirits down now.
Oh.
Ooh! A little smarter than that. Get over here, you guys. Yeah, I do think that having even leveled up these spirits this much is making this area substantially easier, not gonna lie.
Yeah. These guys are also level... we might have waited even longer than we thought, because these guys are level 3.
Yeah, but
there are some level 8s, actually.
Yeah, there's some... Yeah, there's some... I think this is the group that got us last time, so do be careful.
Yeah. Oh, run.
I don't think we need to run. I think we got it.
It's becoming 2 groups, which is why this is what I ran last time.
Okay. I'm gonna try to keep baiting just one.
Yeah.
Oh, she died. Do be a bit careful then.
Yep.
My spirits are down, so do be aware of that. Yep. I should have another one here in a second. Spirit is back, so we should be okay. Another spirit is up. Another spirit is up. Oh, never mind. That's a different thing. Now there's another spirit up. You know, maybe we did wait a little too long to start doing this one.
Well, they are level 15, so...
Yeah.
There we go. think I was just overreacting to the level 3.
I mean, I get it, especially since after last time, that was a very large group, so, I mean, you know, going off of previous information, I get it. Maybe once I'll pop, Haya here. There's St. Ignatius of Antioch, direct quote from St. Ignatius here, I shall die willingly for God. And that's amazing, honestly. If I can go out that way myself, I would love that. But, like, honestly, it's very easy for, at least today, I'd say, to say one thing and not actually carry through with it, unfortunately. I say that mainly for myself, because I know that I'd like to do that, but I also know I'm weak. I'm trying to be stronger, but I do know I'm weak, and it's just... That's something I struggle with, and I'm trying to be better. I guess my one good trait in that regard is that I know that I'm weak, and I'm wanting to be better. Okay, so give me 1 second for my skills to recharge, and then I think we should have it. It's interesting that Captain Queen Meng is lower than some of his crew members. Yeah. There's 15s in there.
There we go.
Oh. Let's see. This book, I have 16 saints. Give me 1 second. Let me focus in again, man with no name.
Stop running around.
Yeah, it's his running is what's Hi, stop running. If you stop running, we can take him out. There we go. This book that I have has 16 saints in it that are specifically classified as saints of martyrdom, and many other martyrs are not in that category. Interesting. I'd be interested in that. I will... What's the name of the book out of curiosity? Because I'd be curious in it.
Right.
I am... Would be
Teleport
curious.
out.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to try to walk out. Only because I saw there was an item over there that I was interested in. So I'm hoping I can get away in time. I mean, admittedly, I don't have Doom's Covenant on me anymore, so what do I care?
I guess so.
It wasn't much, but I thought it was 30. So I thought the silver crimson skull coin was 30 gold, just 10. I was absolutely misremembering. I just wanted the money.
I think its main value is trading for armor.
I think you're right. Yeah, and if I could trade it to you, I would.
Well, I've already gotten the best armor I can on this island.
Fair. Okay, let's...
A silver crimson skull coin. Yeah, 3 of them gets you, like, the probably second worst armor or something. I guess third worst, including the starter gear.
Fair. I'm going to check Shing Jea Monastery real quickly to see if there's any new quests. I don't think there is, but I'm curious. Let's see, the Book of Saints, the history of saints from the time of Christ to the present day. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. I have so many books. I have 2 Catholic book clubs that I'm subscribed to, and I'm interested in all of them, but it's like, I have 2 of them. It's like, I have an endless source of reading material, so it's a great problem to have, but it's like, man, I just need more free time.
I am kind of wondering what the Signet of Capture quest is, because they give the Tablet of Wisdom for Signet of Capture.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they just have you start, if they tell you about it, and then once you get to the mainland, you can just start buying them.
Well, I think there's always a quest that gives you 2 of them, like one to start and one at the end.
Which would be nice if that, hopefully that is the case. See, most are only given 1 page of information, so it's a brief history at least. Yeah, but at least it's some history. It's a good start, but I hear what you're saying. Okay. I don't think there's any orc quests. Why don't we just go ahead and pop on over to Setung Harbor?
Yeah,
I'll teleport.
I'm almost certain as well.
Yeah. We got another 6 seconds to keep looking around. I'm not seeing anything, though, so...
Yeah, I've gone to everyone that I know of.
Fair.
Besides NPCs that are so generic they can't have quests.
Right. I guess we can check here real quickly. I don't think there's another quest, unless you already checked earlier as well, so that could also be.
No, just by the docks, which is the one that's leaving.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all there is, which is fine. It's fine. I'm not complaining, mind you, just observing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody we really have to worry about, but, just in case. One of the few I've seen given 2 pages of Mother Mary, and that makes sense with how much Mary has done for the church, and obviously she wants to do for the church because, you know, she gave birth to the Son of God. I was gonna say Son of Christ, and that's, my brain is messing up words, and it's like, that is not correct at all, brain. Very, very bad, in fact. Okay.
That would be a messed up family tree.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. I mess up my words all the time, and it's something I'm trying to be better about. I don't mean to, I think I talk too fast, honestly. And then I just keep going from there. The Bible, if nothing else, gives us very clear lineages. That's true. That's very true.
Oh, we don't even get the people.
No, yeah. It obviously doesn't matter as much for you, unfortunately, but let's make our way to Kaineng so I can have better armor.
Yeah, I mean, I will eventually want to buy armor there.
That's true. Or collect. I was just thinking you keep doing collectors because it's probably easier.
Yeah, so yeah, collector's armor will be better for the cost, but it doesn't apparently allow you to add runes or insignias.
Oh,
if you
really?
get it from the collector.
Okay.
And
So it's more like. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, it's like. It's a baseline. It almost feels like they designed it with Melantru's in mind, where it's like, you can get it, but you're not going to want to keep it.
Yeah, it's basically a stopgap until you can get something better. So it's not as painful at the very least. Let's see. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac begot Jacob, and Jacob begot Judas and his brother, and so on and so forth. Yeah. And what I find interesting, so I noticed this somewhat recently. I know it has no actual, let me grab the, what's it, bearing on anything. But I did find it interesting, so I like pointing it out. When I was looking over it recently, my dad is an agnostic, but the reason I bring that up, one second, I'm just one of his favorite books is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and obviously not obviously, but anybody that knows those books knows that 42 is a very important number. And what I found interesting, and I don't think it was intentional, so I'm pretty sure that the author of that book series is atheist or agnostic. I'm not sure. Can't remember at the moment. But the amount of going all the way from Abraham to Jesus, it's 42 lineages as well. So I just found that quite fascinating. I found that funny. Maybe not funny, but humorous or interesting, because like, oh, not something I was expecting to see there.
Were we supposed to talk to Togo in the... Oh, never mind. That's in a different direction altogether.
Yeah, I'd say we technically were just, waiting a second. The answer really is 42, exactly. It's like, he may have wrote that as a joke, but it's like, oh, actually, there's a 42 that it does make sense with.
Yeah, I do wonder if he had any significance to 42 at all.
I'm curious about that too, because my dad, for the longest time, and I did eventually fact check this because I was curious, said that he was 42 years old when he had his first child. He was not. But so it's like I wasn't trying to, ruin it for my dad, but it's like, I'm kind of, oh, wait, we can't sneak through here. Nice. I was curious, and it's not like, hold on. Do you have a quest over there, some sand knock? I don't think he does, but there might be a quest over here.
Yeah. The only one I know of nearby here is actually very, very threatening with Aiko, I think it is.
Well, Aiko, yep.
If you
let's
accept
not.
the quest, all the green cat guys become red.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's not. I see Jade Brotherhood, and I know that they're a gang. It's like, maybe we don't do that one at the moment. Let's hit level 20 first at the very least.
Yeah. Let me get my good armor.
Yeah.
And not my acceptable armor.
And I was gonna say, if we want, we could go grab heroes now too. That is the other thing that is important to note. As I say, if you don't want to, that's fine too.
I'm definitely good with grabbing heroes. The question is, can I outfit them with skills though?
I can, you can't. So
Yeah.
that is the problem. Many people love C.S. Lewis. Most are unaware of his beliefs. Yeah, I think if C.S. Lewis had lived like another 10, maybe even 20 years, he probably would have become Catholic with how the Anglican Church, and not all Anglican Church, to be fair. It's just, even the Anglican Church, I would say, is probably two different churches in and of itself, but they're still under the same banner currently, if I'm understanding properly. I'm not as familiar with the Anglican Church, but that is my understanding from converts and some research here and there. So Narnia was literally allegory for the Bible. Aslan was allegory for Christ, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just running past. I don't even, since I know you've got Doom's Covenant going on, I didn't even want to risk it currently until we get heroes.
Yeah. Oh, my pet died. My pet is going to be perpetually underleveled for quite some time.
Yeah.
Which is exactly why I'm bringing him along.
Fair. Oh, here's Mox. We can grab Mox right now. Let's go.
Yeah. Mox the Dervish. I want to know if he has, 0 skills for me.
That's a good question. He might, yeah. Yeah, I do find it interesting. Go ahead, sorry.
It's like, does he have his own skill set, or is it literally just the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, he does start out with his own skills. I guess I could always just make him a warrior or ranger that's has a dervish mysticism.
Yeah. That's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, if I wanted to add dervish, I would. Suppose I take Jesus, Aslan the Devil, the Evil Queen, and put them in a world of magic fantasy. Yeah, and I mean, even Tolkien did that, just not nearly as obviously, which is kind of why I prefer it a little bit more, because it's not as obvious. So it's like, when you talk to somebody that really likes Lord of the Rings, you can help them come to an understanding. I like Narnia, too. Both are great series. They're just both great in different ways.
Oh yeah, we could grab the books as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. We should grab the books. We should grab any and all quests that come with a royal decree or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called at the moment, because those are fantastic for trading in for superior salvage, like the best version of salvage kit. Well, one of the best. And identification kits. What are they called again? Because you get them from the Imperial Quartermasters. Imperial Commendations. I think it takes 5 Imperial Commendations, but you can turn them in for 1 superior salvage kit, which, for basic items that you don't want to retain, that's great, and then 3 for superior identification kit, so. That's what I usually do, because it's like, considering it's 100 for each, or is it 200? It's a fair amount of uses. It's 100 for each, which is, yeah. It's 100, but it's like, instead of having to pay for it, I'm a cheap guy, what can I say? I was just correcting myself mostly, like I said, allegory is the wrong word, it was more, that's fair. I get it, I understand. Oh, I'm pretty sure that this is the one to get to Eye of the North over here.
The hole within a hole or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll add that to the,
Yeah, the Luxon and Kurzik Bard and Poet are the 2 that have the books here.
Okay.
It's right near us.
That's
why I kind of rushed to this spot.
That's fair. I'm just grabbing all the quest at the moment. Let's see. Not even that he hated it, but rather he died, arguing that Narnia was not allegory but supposition. Fair. And I mean, admittedly, he'd know more, so I understand. Like, he wrote the book, so yeah. Excuse me. So I will say, I do report people that have inappropriate character names, and I hope they don't get banned. I hope they just have to change their character name. Because it's like, I don't want them to be banned for that. It's just like, come on, guys. You don't need to be doing that. We can be a little more mature here. Let me grab my armor, and then I will be ready to do the eye at the to get the heroes. I got there eventually.
Okay.
I am immediately just grabbing all of the quests that have Imperial commendations as well, which probably will add more enemy spawns. I won't deny that, but I do love Imperial commendations. They're just so useful.
Yeah, I'm grabbing every quest. I'm not making much distinction. So
Fair. I should probably do that as well. Then there was at least one that I skipped over.
yeah, I'm just also reading the dialogue. So
That's fair. That makes sense. I was gonna say there is a lot of J.K. Rowling is a fairly devout figure in Harry Potter himself. Yeah, I was gonna say it's interesting with J.K. because you can tell that she has faith, and then she goes ahead and just says crazy things or does things like, that's not so good. I'm not saying.
she's
Go ahead, sorry.
that's the Harry Potter writer, right?
Yeah, that is Harry Potter writer.
She's like alienated herself from a lot of people. It feels like
For
with
basically everybody, yeah.
differing opinions.
Yeah. Like, I do like Harry Potter. I think that people obsess over it a little bit too much. I think it's a decent series that does have good morals, but like her just adding in post book 7, yeah, Dumbledore was gay. It's like, what do you mean Dumbledore was gay?
Yeah.
And like just other things like that too. Wizards relieving themselves on the floor and then cleaning it with magic. It's like, what? I'm sorry.
That's exactly what I was thinking
Yeah,
of.
yeah. It's like, what are you talking about? There's just so much. It's like there's, I do, yeah. To be completely honest, some of her, no, I'm not saying she's entirely wrong. Some of her stuff is absolutely correct. Like, it's just so interesting to see what she says, because it's like sometimes she's right, then sometimes like, JK, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? But I mean, I was still interested enough that I did go ahead and buy Hogwarts Legacy. I haven't played it yet. I'd like to play it. I have it on my PC. I'll get around to it eventually, but I just haven't played it yet. I've heard Hogwarts Legacy is a really good game, or I've heard it's a good game. Maybe really good, it's a stretch. Women's sports is another issue her and I agree on, but I don't have much of a dog in that fight. Fair. Yeah, and I was gonna say, I hear that. So I understand. Oh yeah, this is how you get to, the Isle of Balthazar. I forgot, because it's like, I always forget that this area is over here for Kaineng, not gonna lie. I don't know how many people come over here.
I don't even know what area you're talking about. Oh.
That's, yeah, I was gonna say, it's just
Okay,
kind of, I can work on, yeah, that's fair. It's just kind of over here in the middle of nowhere. It's like, you kind of got to come down the wrong alley to get here, but it's like, it is interesting. And I always forget about this area, so now I'm exploring it. It's like, oh, yeah.
Is that like on the far west side?
Yeah, it's so instead of going down to get to the pier like you normally would for the quests and stuff, you go towards a different way, like towards a set of stairs. Is the best way I can describe it currently.
Yeah. I think I've gone over there once trying to get extra map exploration.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the signet of captured person, I think.
Oh, did you? I'll be right there then. I'm curious about that.
Yeah. They're like right by all of the merchants.
All right, I'll be right there. I will say it as apolitical, as kind, yet as blunt as I can. I believe in natural order creation. That's fair. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, basically, St. Paul's words are something I've been reflecting on a lot lately, because I know that sometimes I can get a little hot-tempered, but if you speak as a gong without love, your words have no meaning, essentially. I'm not quoting it 100%. It's something I've been reflecting on a lot, because I am trying to be better about that, because it's like, I definitely don't want to push people away from God. So I hear ya, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I think I have all the quests here. I'm going to work on my armor next. Let's look good.
Yeah, I've got 2 primary and 8 Canaan City quests.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9. I apparently found one more than you. I'll leave open my quest real quickly so you can see which one you don't have on your list.
CCFS. Oh, it's one of those. The Zulene search for cure, Emperor in peril, afflicted guard. I don't have the drunken master. I remember accepting that on a different character, but I don't remember where. Oh, here it is.
Fair. Does not nature itself teach you these things, Paul? Yeah. I do love St. Paul. His conversion story is also so interesting, honestly, just everything he did with his life. Same with, honestly, any of the apostles. I know, obviously, Paul was a later, but you guys get what I mean. You get what I mean. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm going to look at the armor here and decide which of these I want, because I don't remember which of these I like the best. I like Shing Jea. Immediately, we're going to get nicer armor later, too. I find the story of his martyrdom quite moving. I agree. Let's see. That's Shing Jea. Anthen. I think I like Saitang the most of the basic ones. I do really like the Kurzak armor, I won't lie. But since I'm playing a Luxon... Did somebody just join? Oh no, I just went crazy. Okay.
No, I unmuted.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I was clearing my nose and throat again.
No, you're fair. That is 100% fair. I'm just looking. I think I'll go with the Saitang for the time being, because I do like the look of that. I'll be honest, I do really like the Kurzak armor, so I might... It'll depend. If I can get the Kurzak armor... I used to be Kurzak, even though I prefer Luxon, just because, you know, it's like... We'll see, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Let me work on my armor here real quickly. Since this is going to be a main character, I don't mind spending... for this one. I need more Monstrous Claws. Thankfully, Monstrous Claws should be cheap now. Wouldn't want to be upon the same cross and the same manner Jesus was. It would be far too... Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, that's why, St. Paul, and ironic... pardon me. I always find it so funny and ironic whenever people have an upside-down cross to try to be edgy. Like, oh, hey, I see, like, St. Paul, huh? Like, and they're always confused by that. It's like, yeah, that's how St. Paul died. He didn't want to go ahead and be killed the same way Jesus was, so you specifically requested, hey, turn me upside down. And they did that for him. Yeah, exactly, Yogurt, yeah. As I say. How you doing, by the way, Yogurt? Monstrous. Oh, Monstrous Claws are expensive, dang! I'm going for something cheaper. If I can. Not back at just gonna nice. As I do want nicer armor for this character, but it's like if this is not going to be a main armor, like this is gonna be a main character, but if it's not gonna be my main armor set, I'm not, you know, investing 4 platinum per armor piece, you know what I mean? Steel ingots? How many steel ingots do I have? Alright. I'll go with the ugly armor. That's fine. Until I can get something better, because I have plenty of steel ingots. Let's go.
Yeah, steel is one of the easier things to get, I think, because it's
it
just
is.
10 wood planks, 10 iron.
I think it just
like,
drops more often, too.
Yeah, and like 400 gold each.
Yeah. Paul who was crucified upside down. Peter. It was St. Peter. Not Paul. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if, Paul... I don't know if they would have honored that request for Paul, just because of, what's his name? What's his name again? Nero. Nero was not, Nero was not a good man, okay? Nero was kind of a nasty guy.
His name is like No Hero or something, like a Wario of Hero.
Yeah. Oh. I did not have any runes on this character yet. Okay, I can fix that. Give me 1 second. I will at least apply basic runes to this character, since I can get these back, so it's not like, too big a deal or nothing like that. I use communion, so it'd be good to upgrade that. For the time being, that'll be fine. That'll give me a little bit more health. They are all 10. Yeah, that's true. Paul's fate was quicker, but about the same level of brutal. Yeah. Andrew was crucified diagonally. Peter was crucified upside down. St. Paul was beheaded. Still, just can't help but feel that Joan of Arc got the worst, though. Fulfilled a divine calling, condemned to fear. Yeah. Politics do be like that, unfortunately. It's a shame, too, to say the least. Okay. I mean, I can always replace these later. Yeah, let me get one more spawning power here. Where is it? Rune Trader.
Probably near the center, because that's where the materials are.
That's where I'm looking. I'm just... There it is.
Oh, it's west. Yeah.
Yeah. The New King... I was gonna say, it wasn't just the New King at the time. Yeah, I was gonna say there was a lot that was going on there. But I hear what you're saying. Let's see. Okay. Well, I will want that, so okay. I can start up with one for the time being. Not there. Let me grab another... Where's Merchant? Oh, there it is.
So, I guess I was slightly wrong about the armor. It only specifies that it can't be upgraded by an insignia. So you can still get runes, but you can't get the things that usually give, like, plus 10 armor.
Right, so it's not quite as awful as it was, but at least it was somewhat okay, but it's still not something to go ahead and keep, so I understand. Let me... Oh, right, I just put out a merchant. Yeah. The 100 Years' War was interesting and not in a particularly kind way. In some instances. Okay, which quest did we want to do first? Did we want to do... Hold on, Sun Spheres and Cantha... Or do we want to do the... I feel Earth... Do you want to do Isle of North, is what I'm trying to say, so we get the more heroes quickly? Yeah.
I think I have the North to get the 20s, and then we can use those 20s in the Sunsphere quest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking to last time, I was like, I think we've learned since last time that we should just not. Yeah, I agree with you.
I think the hero quest is level 20, though, like, for both of them, though, now that I think about it.
Fair. And it should be easier for us now, too, since we are level 18. I think last time we were level 14, and we do have, you know, well, at least I have better armor, and you have armor.
Yeah.
I mean, you do still happen to be higher level, which should be, you know, good.
Yeah, and I'm a warrior, which is tankier, as long as I'm careful. The volume of people is also better. We've got 8 instead of, like, 6, I think.
Right. Oh, I forgot that there was actually enemies in this one.
Yeah, that's what I meant, is this is also level 20.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing is it has downgraded some of my skills here because it has Eye of the North, so it's like everything that's, you know...
Journey to the North.
Yeah. So, like, that's the one downside, I'd say. Still, it's cool to see a Flesh Golem again. I know Flesh Golem is not the best elite skill for Medium Masters, but dang, do I love it. See, of course, in terms of saints who did not meet a brutal end, you have St. Nicholas of Myra. Yeah, I was gonna say, there is some saints that did not meet a brutal end. St. Augustine, St. Thomas Aquinas. St. Thomas Aquinas' story while he was living is quite interesting, though, but there's many more saints that did die martyrs, I would say, than haven't, but there is a fair amount as well. St. Moses the Black is one of my favorite ones because of his journey, honestly, so...
Part of it is also that, like, dying a martyr is more likely to make you a... The saints that we know about sort of are just the celebrity saints.
Yeah, that's true, because it's like dying a martyr absolutely, like, 100% makes you a saint. But as you said, we don't know about all of the others that have... Yeah, that's a... Yeah. Very good point, Tyler. There is probably thousands of saints that we don't know about, if not tens of thousands, you know. There's a lot more saints than we think there are, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I've heard of it as sort of like capital S versus lowercase s saint.
Yeah, yeah.
Where you can be a saint, just not officially recognized necessarily.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it sure would be nice if they hadn't reduced my communing so my spirits had more health and didn't take as much health. That'd be that would have been nice. Saint Hilarion lived to be 80 years old in 371. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a fair amount of saints that lived to be fairly old, which is interesting. I think even Saint Augustine lived fairly old, if memory serves. So I thought that I'd bought the new One Piece Crocs, which are hideous, by the way, but I wanted to buy them because of the fact they're kind of hideous. Turns out it didn't actually complete my order, so I'm kind of okay. Like, I did want them because like they're hideous in an interesting way, where it's like they're so ugly that I want them, but it didn't complete my order, so I basically have I didn't spend $100, and I'm okay with that, truth be told.
Yeah.
Hey, who's dying?
Oh.
How are you guys dying? Is it the poison? The poison that bad?
I guess disease and poison or something, I don't know.
Could be. Yeah, I say this one is definitely harder than the Lion's Arch. The Lion's Arch one is very easy, is what I'm realizing.
Yeah. Because they were designed around the level where you could expect people to do them.
Which makes
Night
sense.
Falls
Yeah.
is also easier, I think, because it's takes place at the start, and so they just like let you do it at level 10.
Yeah,
That's
and
the unlock level.
yeah, since it's we can skip.
All right, you lot, pick up the pace. Take all the kegs you can.
And since it's what else is it? Shoot. I'll think of it eventually. Oh, since you're lower level for the Nightfall one, yeah.
And like, I'm not sure how they balance their own party numbers there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, what I was trying to say is, since you're leaving Nightfall and not going into Nightfall, you don't have to deal with any of the Tormented or, you know, the Margonites or any of that because of the fact that you're leaving. So it's like, it's a pretty easy quest for the other areas.
Oh yeah, you're not going. The quest to get, like, there's no quest to get into Nightfall where it's
Yeah.
level 20 stuff.
Yeah.
You won't get the free weapons for the heroes, but that's mostly an issue with laundry characters.
Yeah,
It's a
that's true.
flash bonus.
I love hearing this music, by the way, chat. I was kind of tired of it for so long because of the fact that you couldn't change the title menu screen for, you know, a good 15, 18 years. So I've heard this song too many times. But now that I haven't heard it too many times again, and it's not every time, because you can change it again, I like hearing the song again. It's a good song.
Yeah. It's like a song getting pulled off the radio.
It basically, where it's like, it's a good song, and I understand why it's played so much, but I need a break, buddy. Let's see. Reading into that is a miracle in of itself. He passed his entire adult life living on figs, eating vegetables, 1 meal a day for 8 years. That's crazy. But yeah, I was gonna say that's fair. Yeah, some people have a lot more willpower than others. Like I know a lot of people have a lot more willpower than I do. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We made it. And now we just want to go to the Eye of the North to get one last hero. Hold on, Steam's in my way, so I can't see the skip button. Give me a second. There we go.
One of the friend notifications.
Yep, friend notification popped up right at that time. It's like, cool, cool.
Where is Jorah? Oh, right, she's outside.
Yeah. Hold on, let's grab
Get
some
new
heroes real quick.
now.
Yeah,
Or
so
new.
we could add other people, but I'm just going to add the heroes. We should work on
Henchmen.
the... Yeah, since we're not fighting, I'm not really, like, you know, worried about it. Once we do fight, okay, then...
Yeah. This hero tutorial is also a good chance for me to get a level 20 weapon.
That's true if you want to do that real quickly. Thank you for the
not
follow,
right
man,
now.
with no name. I appreciate it. Not right now, that's fair.
Maybe like between streams. or something.
Yeah, that's fair. You've been called. Yeah, I was going to say we do. It does go ahead and do that for that as well as subs. I do have a. Just because since I mentioned it, I have brought the sub wheel back. I need to find a better way to implement it, but we do have the sub wheel again, / bits wheel. So just so people know, I decided to bring it along permanently. I need to think of more things to add to it. Because as of the moment, all I have is I eat pickles, I eat a banana, I add
We
another
can
hat.
talk to Jorah right here.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. I forgot about that. Or I do 5 minutes of a character that I can do a decent voice of. I think there's other characters I can do, but it's like I can't remember all of them. Never figure out how to add that to mine before I go streaming? Yeah, I was gonna say it. The easiest way I have found is with Streamlabs, honestly, man with no name. You can go to there. You don't have to use the Streamlabs like application. It'll go ahead and give you a widget that you can go ahead and put into there. And that's what I personally use, because I tried using Streamlabs application itself. I could not get it to work. It, for some reason, would not install. Don't know why. It's not like I have a bad computer. I have a 3060, which I know is a couple years old at this point, and due to computer prices at the moment, I'm really not looking to upgrade at the moment. Admittedly, more so due to the RAM, but I do get a discount on a fair amount of computer parts, so there's a possibility I may still upgrade here before too long, because I can at least get discounts on graphics cards, assuming I swap from NVIDIA to AMD, and I still use AMD CPUs just because they are basically the best on the market at the moment, honestly. And I get a discount. So, I mean, you know, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Think about starting up again for probably more of the Bible study type thing. That's fair. I was gonna say, I'm immediately trying to think of ways that I can be better about it, because obviously I'm open to talking about the faith as we're doing here, but I will typically start the stream with the readings for the day. Not all the time. I am trying to be better about that. But sometimes if I have people waiting on me, I will just go ahead and skip. I try not to, and then at the end of the stream, I will go ahead and try to read from the Catechism, or a book that I quite enjoy called Paul of Tarsus. We're getting close to being... 1 second, Tyler, I'm going to try to save you.
Yeah. I did not expect to be interrupted healing.
Fair. Yeah, I was going to say, those avalanches can be quite scary, honestly. But I really like Paul of Tarsus. I think that's quite a good book. By Father Holsner. I don't have his full name in front of me at the moment. It's a fairly old book, but I do quite enjoy it. Like, pre-World War II, if I remember correctly. But it's good. Let's see. Today the readings of Mass were about Moses striking the stone and producing water and the woman of the well. Yes. And I have really appreciated that our priest has been going ahead for his homily. We've been basically having a deep dive into the Bible, which I'm not opposed to. Aw, don't interrupt me with signet of judgment. I need that spell. I guess need is a strong word, but it does happen to be quite beneficial to my build. But I actually forgot to bring my Bible with me, unfortunately, not on purpose. So that is one of the nice things about modern technology. Is not always nice. But that is one of the nice things about modern technology. I can just whip my phone out, and from there, you know, Bob's your uncle. In both cases, living water, exactly, and that's what he did go ahead and focus on, and not only just with Moses, he, Jacob, for the, that sounds correct, for Jacob as well as one other, I always get, I'm bad with, before Jacob, whoever Jacob's father was, Israel? I can't remember. Tyler, where are you?
I was...
Okay.
Two enemies were fighting us as we were running across, and I got stuck with them.
That's fair. I just saw you taking damage there. I didn't want you to lose your Doom stuff, so I was coming back. Well, yeah, I know it's fine, but I still wanted to.
Yeah.
I would have felt bad if you died there.
I meant that I was fine. My pet died, but my pet has lost its Melandru status a lot.
Yeah. Fair enough. Good point. But yeah, honestly, I have really appreciated that our priest has been going into a deep dive with the Bible, explaining more what the readings are. It's been a really cool dive, not gonna lie. Where do we turn the quest in? Oh yeah, we have to go talk to the pool, don't we?
Yeah. It'll get us 10k XP, which is almost the rest of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we'll at least hit 19, so that's good.
Yeah. Talk to Gwen, and immediately after that, we can look deep in the pool.
That's right, I forgot about that. Yeah, we just want to grab Gwen, so... Broken Hero's with us now, we got a Mesmer.
How can I help?
How can she help?
The tapestry shred.
Well met.
Yeah, I'll go put that in my inventory for now. Oh, I guess maybe I could go ahead. I am making this one of my permanent characters. There's no reason not to now that you bring that up. Assuming that I even can with you. I don't know if I can while you're here.
Oh yeah, I couldn't, and I was wondering why.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. I can do that off stream then.
Yeah. It's also not a shred. I misspoke, but
Anyway, yeah, that's fair. Now we just gotta turn this quest in.
oh, I know we don't get the quests XP.
Oh yeah, that's the finale one. That's a good point. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
I've heard much of you.
Maybe
May
I
the
could
gods
get 10k
protect you.
experience, but I don't know. Ooh, there's a lockpick you can get. That is a solo quest, though. You know what? Let's head back to Kantha. I'm gonna keep being distracted otherwise. There's one thing I want to check for. I want to see if the elite skill for my build is like nearby that I could go capture it real quickly. That's what I want to check real quickly. I don't think it is, but I'm gonna check. Full twisting. Nope, it's in factions only. I gotta wait until I think I have to wait specifically for what am I trying to say? Like about halfway through factions, if I'm looking at this correctly. I'm just double checking. Yeah, I gotta wait for a quest called Sun District. Yeah, I just wasn't trying to be too spoilery because I know. Yeah, I'll just wait.
I missed the name. That's
fair. Alright, well, I guess we can travel back now. We got what we needed. I guess I'll kick Lo Sha for Gwen. And
well, I think we'll get a whole new party.
Yeah. Yeah, I might want to keep Talon Silverwing. Wing. No, it is Wing. I do like his character, honestly. It's nice to... I think he's a cool character. But, I mean, we'll see. As you said, we might just... Do you want to go do the Nightfall stuff real quick? That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, sure. Do we want to use the heroes, or do we want to just use the henchmen?
Let's use the heroes. It would be a good idea. That way you can find out exactly what is...
Well, they've got their base kits. I'm not fully familiar with what they are, but I know that they have them.
Fair. I don't want Beck or Mox. You have Mox. I'll do Beck. Let me load up a build for Beck. Do I have anything like just grab real quickly? I have a funny build, but I don't want to do the funny build for Beck. Not right now, at least. I'll just keep Beck for his basic build. I'll grab somebody. I'll grab Toss once we get there. Let's see. Where is it? Sun Spears and Kingpin. Oh, I thought I'd gone stuck on a wall there. But at least this one should hopefully get us to 19, so. That's only 1,000 experience, it won't. That's fun.
I am like 142 experience away, so I'll get it during combat probably.
Hey, that works.
Yeah. There's Cormier and Menlo.
Yeah.
We've got both quests.
I think I've gone the wrong way.
Yeah. This is a confusing area.
Yeah. As much as I'm okay with no
size.
Yeah. As much as I'm okay with no jumping being in Guild Wars 1, man, I kind of really wanted to jump there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Usually the maps are designed around no jumping, but this one doesn't feel that way.
Yeah.
Vertical as heck.
It is. I'm trying to think if there's any other really vertical maps, and there probably is, and I'm probably blanking on them. The one I can remember most is from Guild Wars 2, because that one, there was a lot more vertical there, but that one was on purpose because they had jumping, so. Jumping, gliders, etc. Oh.
Yeah. It was the generic, like, we need your help
That's fair.
type talking, so.
I don't even know if they need our help. They're kind of doing it by themselves.
Yeah, there's NPCs as well. It's like every possible thing that could help you here is helping you.
Yeah. It's way different than the, ouch.
I guess there's always NPCs, but...
There's better NPCs here, though.
Yeah. And this is condensed a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my level 19.
I do think these enemies are higher level, though. Oh, yeah, you did.
24, yeah.
Yeah. You did just go get a level, as you said.
The heck is that? Okay. My character was sliding across this floor while I was casting.
Yeah.
And then I got readjusted back to where I started.
Fair. Man, those rooms are crazy broken. I'm really kind of okay with that.
Oh wow, this guy's 18. And that
Yeah, I
even,
was gonna say, yeah.
he's lower level than me.
He is, yeah. I'm a little surprised we don't have to recapture the portals. We just have to close them. Not that I'm complaining, just observing.
Oh, there you are. Okay. I was thinking of just taking the bridge on top. This time
That makes sense. We can do that after this group then. Get rid of this torment claw. I guess we don't even need to do that. Oh,
Yeah, but he's half dead and doesn't seem to heal.
Free experience at the very least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't get the elite skill that I want until we are past the first Kurzik or in the Lepton mission, because you have to do one for each. That way they at least let you make a choice when you hey, your character leveled up.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
That way that way they at least let you make a choice instead of forcing it upon you so much. I do
He's
appreciate
only 6 levels behind again.
Hey, he's doing it. He's doing it though. He's a trooper.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't even think about the evolution stuff. Because I can't change it without access to the place.
Yeah.
I think playful is the HP one. Which
I
I
know
don't know if I will ever be able to get the damage one.
Yeah. You might be able to, it'd just be very tedious though and time consuming.
Yeah. I think I could death level with NPCs instead of myself.
I can see that. Ooh. That was on it too. Now it's too far. Admittedly, I could just go grab a elite ritualist helm, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, okay, we get teleported directly here. Wait, what? Oh, it's a travel to Alona.
Yeah, Alona, land of the golden shot.
I was talking to her relatively fast, and so I didn't pay close attention.
That's fair.
Land of the golden sun.
Okay, now we can save my one time.
I figured that was why we were waiting.
That's fair. Hey, the line, Bart. Well, at least both these quests should be enough to get me leveled, so that's good.
Yeah. Oh, we got separated.
No, we're right here. This is, oh, we did. I see what you mean now. You were just right next to me, so I didn't process. Yeah, as I say, I don't think that
We only
anything's
get one hero each at most.
As I say, that's alright. We won't be here for very long.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've got so many weapons. And I have to actually care about those, kind of.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. I, on the other hand, am just gonna start tossing them. Truth be told, if I thought about it further, I probably would have gone ahead and done a wand or a focus. I just kind of forget that you have 2020, and it's like, I need to start remembering that.
I'm gonna deal with my hero gear.
Okay.
Right. I have ever so slightly better gear than Koss gets.
Hey, you know what, though? You're ahead of cost. That's what matters, right?
Yeah. Or I could go back and get my own gear again for Koss.
Fair.
I guess if he's in a stance more often than he's above 50% HP, better.
That's not too bad, yeah. I don't want to do command training. I'm not going to do command training.
It is a
Alright,
bit
now we can do-
interesting to me, though, that one of the protective icon for Tel Korra isn't objectively an upgrade because it has a different secondary effect.
Fair.
Everyone else's is, for the most part. Hers just weirdly switches.
It was interesting that they kind of overlooked her, that is true.
Well, it's not necessarily overlooked, it's just different, and everyone else's isn't different.
Fair. That is a good point. When logged in. Actually, I like that. We'll throw it. She'll eventually get better. We're making it harder on ourselves. Just a heads up. But I guess we are. I mean, I am.
Yeah. It's not like we didn't do that before, though.
That's true. That's true. stance? Where's the turtle? What's the skill? No, endure pain is useful enough that it's worth bringing in there, honestly.
The legendary defender of Ascalon just appeared.
Oh, for somebody that had it?
It's one of the in the chat. Someone just achieved it.
Oh, I don't see that for some reason. Interesting.
Oh, huh.
I'm in. I've moved to Waijun Bazaar again, so that might be the reason why.
Oh. Did you like just do that?
30 seconds ago, I'd probably say, so somewhat recently.
Yeah. The chat might have been during a loading screen for you.
Could have been, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a skill real quickly. I'm looking for that skill that always gets him into trouble. But it is very useful to send him in there. Hey, what do I want? Am I just blind? That works. Okay.
One thing that's kind of funny is that because heroes don't unlock skills for each other, Mox is now different for me than Maloney and
oh, really?
stuff like that.
Funny.
Yeah.
I do like Milani, honestly.
Like, she has Vital Boon, which Mox does not.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, as you said, that does make some sense. And that'd be so... Maybe I should look into military for its separate character. But, like... I'm contemplating it, because it does sound like it's a very interesting time, honestly. Fun time, too. Alright, I think I am ready then. I guess we'll just grab...
Ready.
Okay, I guess we'll just grab quests as we see them as well. You said we should have the Signet of Capture quest with us, right? Or we grabbed it?
Yes, it's the Tome or something. Capturing the Orient Tome.
Ah! That does make sense. That does make sense.
Which requires us to get to the Undercity.
Oh, good. Well, we'll wait until we, We'll wait until we get to this quest before we even care about that then. Because it's much easier to get to the Undercity from just doing the next mission. For this one, interestingly, this is one of 2 missions, I would say. Maybe it's more. That it's the same exact mission, but depending where you are. So for the first one that we're doing, it's either foreign or, you know, native. Then later on, we have one where the Luxons and the Kurziks work together, but they have different starting points. So it makes teams of 16, which I find it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Which I find interesting, honestly. It's not very often that you see a team of 16, obviously.
Yeah.
Did we need more than one Fate Brotherhood guild? I can't remember how many of these we needed.
We need 3.
Okay. Well,
Kind
there's
of interesting though. It gave 3 to me and then 3 to you instantly.
That is interesting. I remember this area being... You're probably going to keep hearing this being annoying for vanquishing. But I still like doing the vanquishing. I find the vanquishing fun, honestly. I should get back to doing it for some other characters. I think this might be the highest that I've been getting off Shing Jea Island, though. I think my second highest, I remember, is 16, which isn't necessarily awful, but it does happen to be a little more problematic, I guess would be a good way to put it.
Yeah.
As I say, I didn't see those.
Most quests get you like at least a third of a level.
That's true. And honestly, as long as you're not just rushing through Shing Jea, and you know about that you can do all the secondaries again like you could with prophecies, it helps a substantial amount too. Yeah, Master Togo. I'm so used to doing it a different way. This way seems easier, though. The other way has you going through a boss, which I don't think is too bad, but it's definitely noticeable, I guess would be a good way to put it. Excuse me. Does the NZ have a question or a quest over here? Nope. Not yet, at least. Yeah, I know we've been to here before, but I do really find it interesting the way they designed Canaan City. How, you know, it's basically just houses on top of houses on top of houses, which I know there is a real world equivalent of that, but it's still interesting. I can't remember where it is, but I'm pretty sure it's in China that there is a similar equivalent. Not a one-for-one, but somewhat similar. What do we just start walking, Master Togo? And, okay, we walk, he follows. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, there's a quest.
Yep.
Oh, Imperial Commendation. Okay. Yes. Next time we might do it after we finish the new pre-searing quest. Maybe we could go ahead and just, depending on how long it takes, what I'm trying to say, do some of these side quests that. Do some of the side quests is what I'm trying to say. I'm just not forming it very well.
Yeah.
We might be going the wrong way. I'm not sure. We might need to go under the bridge.
Oh,
but
what the heck?
Oh, where'd you go? Here, I'm coming for you. Hold on.
I just got teleported back like a bunch, and you got teleported somewhere too, I think.
Good. There was probably some lag then.
Yeah.
That makes sense then.
Yeah, I even have this area like marked, but then as soon as you walked across the bridge, you disappeared, and then I walked across the bridge and got teleported back.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'd say the lag is mostly better, honestly, but I guess once in a while it's still
Why is
pops on back.
Oh, jeez.
He teleported. He has the funny skill still.
Yeah.
To be fair, it is very useful on him, but it's like, that's also gonna get him killed.
I was specifically playing a warrior, so this wouldn't be happening.
Fair. I kind of forgot you were warrior. I can swap costs off for somebody else once we find a replacement, and I'm trying to think of a replacement. I guess once we get to Nightfall, and we can get another Mesmer.
Yeah, I do have a Nightfall character to carry you over to the docks, like, pretty much instantly.
Fair.
And then that can get you the quest for the assassin.
That's not bad then.
I guess the assassin might end up having the same issue. It's an assassin.
Yeah. The main problem with Assassin, I think, is I don't think it has enough benefit compared to Warrior's extra armor. Like, it's not bad, but there just seems to be something missing, in my opinion, with Assassin, which is a shame. I think Assassin's a cool class. And to be fair, it could just be I don't understand the class very well as well.
For some reason I'm not getting any adrenaline.
Are you missing out of curiosity, or do they have a skill on you?
I don't know.
Fair. Uh-oh, Togo got stuck. We might need to go find him.
Yeah, I think he was following me, and then the teleporting stuff happened.
Let's go find him real quick. I just noticed, like, oh, he is not here currently.
Yeah.
Oh, Master Togo. Never change. I do hope that's one of the things they do change.
Yeah, just like give the important NPCs a special skill that's like teleport to player.
Yeah, honestly, they
cast
could
if
do.
you get to the gray
Yeah,
distance. Okay,
they could do that. Yeah, because even as a 9th skill, because it's like it's not doing damage, so. I wonder how hard it would be to program somebody with a 9th skill. And I don't know if there might already be a couple characters or oh no. He's stuck on Ving. Oh no, he's not. All right.
No.
Let's go, Master Togo.
Ving is stuck on him is the issue.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, hold on.
There
Hold
we
on.
go.
Yeah.
Just run.
Honestly, if they just made it so Master Togo could walk through NPCs, would be a lot of help.
Yeah. He was not moving.
Yeah. It wouldn't fix everything, because Master Togo does still get stuck on polygons and such, but it would help. I said, what's that collector have for you over there? I'm curious if we can even get there at the moment. Might be another way to go. We probably can, but it looks like that's out of the way. Oh, I was right. I'm sad I was right.
Oh, we're too high.
Yeah. I think if we go around, there is a way.
Okay, yeah. They are setting spike traps up though, so be careful.
It's okay. Koss is taking care of it. Koss is setting them off. Koss is useful. The real reason we give him that skill, he can set all the traps off for himself. We trained him wrong, as a joke.
Hey, Guardsman Pa has something here.
Yeah, we'll grab his quest.
We are running low on medical supplies. Find Officer Chitaro.
We can do this one while we're here since it's the same map.
Oh, it's back where we were. Do we go left or right here?
It looks like we go right. There's another quest over here too.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've accepted all of these when I was trying to get through with my ranger.
That makes sense. Yeah, as I say, a lot of these quests seem to be going to White Joint Bazaar, so
Yeah.
that's not too bad. We can... Honestly, we might just want... Oh. Yeah, I guess we want to do a quick pop down over here and then, yeah. I do really find faction Cantha to be quite pretty, honestly, so I do like this. I think I like the map the best for Cantha, honestly. The layout. There's something that I like for each campaign the best, honestly. But I probably have to think about what it is for each one. I think we go right. Oh, there's some new fog again.
Master Togo is still with us.
Oh yeah, it's good. After you said that, I got a little concerned, honestly. Just because of how much he can get stuck. I was gonna go this way real quickly so we could turn these quests in. Assuming this is the way. I think you can. Just since we have two quests that are over here real quick. I think Master Togo's quest has us continuing further on. That's why I'm just figuring, well, we have these in the same map, so it probably does make sense to finish them. There's Bing again. Do you think he's going to get Master Togo stuck again? Hopefully not.
I think it's a different Ving because there was like two eyes in that name.
Fair. Yeah.
Oh, nice. We're the same level again.
We are. Oh, looks like we gotta go talk to that guy again.
There's so many things here.
Yeah. I think there's one more quest that we could do here. Hold on. Look the guard, no. Drunken Master, no. Emperor Imperator, no. Red tape.
Oh shoot.
Problem solving.
Accepted Imperial assistance and the second quest went away. I'm not sure.
Oh, did it? Interesting. I guess we'll go this way. I guess we'll backtrack real quickly because it seems like one of the NPCs we took a quest from, we can turn it in for another quest, so it's like, may as well. Get these Imperial commendations.
Which quest are you looking at now?
The red tape. Just red tape.
I don't have red tape. That's the one that I missed.
Oh, is it? There's
Yeah,
another quest
by
over here
accepting
too.
Imperial assistance first.
Oh, interesting. Is Imperial Assistance one that we can do here?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. We can do that then. Okay, that's the Undercity. We'll do that when we get there. Yeah, we'll turn this in. And we'll continue on with Master Togo's quest, because it's like, well, we're here, so... Just trying to save as much backtracking as possible. I have to take more out of restoration damage. That's fine. Let's see, odd problem to have, but this copy of the Divine Comedy looks so nice wrapped up in the plastic. Hardback the way it is. No, I understand. There's a company that I like called Catholic Library that's been sending out a very nice edition of Saints books, and I understand entirely. I probably should keep some of them on hand, honestly, for scenarios like this, but it's like, I understand. It's like, it looks so nice. Like, you don't want to open it because of how nice it looks, but if you don't open it, then you can't actually read it, so I understand all too well. Kind of a catch-22 in a sense. Problem solving? Oh good, we're gonna backtrack. A lot of backtracking. We love it. I mean, at the very least, there's not any enemies here, so that part does happen to be good. I do want to say that this guy has a quest, so I kind of am wanting to check him out real quickly.
Grand Toe, or...
Yeah. We can at least poke our heads around the corner real quick and find out if he does or doesn't. I get that entirely. I had to go ahead and open it up myself. Yeah, Kaya has one. Oh, you have one with Ranto? Oh, nice for you. That must have been the split. So you got... Yeah, so you have it for that one. I know that we can't get this way at the moment, so... Nope, I guess we can go find the tattered bear while we're here. One book on its own was $30. I get that, yeah. That is how it goes a lot of the time, especially for nicer looking books. Yeah, I think basically after this one chat, we should hit more of the story. I don't think we'll hit a second mission today, but it's been a lot of just exploration, which is fine. Yeah. Now we gotta go grab that teddy bear. Should be right over here. Altogether, I spent like $62. No, that makes sense, yeah. I say books are getting expensive, which is, hi, you can revive your tiger while we run past if you want.
I think I'm gonna leave it dead so that it doesn't make me lose my skills randomly.
So it doesn't interrupt your skills? I understand. I was wondering if that might have been the case.
Yeah, we've already walked past it once before.
Yeah, it's fair.
When we were getting Togo. That old chest was always here. I wonder if we could have sequence broke.
I wonder if we could have as well. I didn't realize it was here, honestly. Yeah, honestly, things are getting more expensive these days. But hey, after this, we'll have 3 Imperial commendations, so we can at least get a secure identification kit. But I think that you can get like 26 of these, so it's not a bad idea to get all the Imperial commendations just to save you a little bit of money. And by a little bit of money, I mean a lot of money, honestly. Let's see. Oh, dang. You can actually get up to 67 Imperial commendations. 33 are from Ones of Change, so it's 34 just by doing base factions quests, but still. The fact that you can get 34 of those is nothing to sneeze at. Sadly, believe there will be a day it comes necessary to have a physical copy of the Bible. I agree with that. I have a couple physical copies. I need to get one of mine prepared actually because it was is a family heirloom from my grandparents. So we got that taken care of. I think healing salve we can still do, and then I think we can finally
heroes get plus XP.
I forgot about that too, yeah. Problem solving, not healing solving.
Yeah.
And then we can finally go the right way, as long as we don't have... I hope we don't have to walk back south. That's my one request at the moment, please. Please. Well, that's way too high for inspiration, actually. Maybe not. Maybe not. Man cannot live on bread and meat alone. Ain't that the truth? Sadly, a lot of people do think that. There's a cat down here.
Yeah, I think we go around this. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah. It's okay, the fall. You can take care of them.
It's our first time getting fights in a while.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, you almost hit Survivor though without dying, so congratulations on that.
Yeah. I'm one quest away.
Nice. Hey, that's progress. Goes back into today's reading. The living water that wells up in a man becomes fun of life. Good point. Yeah, I was gonna say now that you say that, that makes sense to me. I sometimes do not put the connections together, which is on me. I'm curious, what armor does Voldo the Exotic have?
Tyrion, apparently.
Oh, exotic? Hold on, I want to look at... What does an exotic look like? Exotic looks way cooler. I should have saved for this. Dang. Ain't that a shame?
Oh no. We do need to backtrack for the reward.
Oh, do we? I'm not surprised. That's alright. So I like the base version of this armor, but I don't like the... There's an elite version of this too. I do not like the elite version. If they'd swapped them around, I probably would have been more Oh, there's another quest over there too, though. May as well grab that while we're here. So many quests.
Oh, Saito.
We're gonna hit level 20 at the very least. Okay, we're at assassination attempt.
No, that's like on the way for the other quest.
Yeah, I'll take
Let's
it.
hope we don't have to get back to Saito about it.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean,
That, like,
admittedly,
sister.
as long as this is the last backtrack, I'm kind of okay with it, because we'll have to backtrack anyways in order to progress Master Toga's quest. So we just kind of run off on a side tangent real quickly, is all.
Only one side tangent.
Alright, good point.
I'm not sure if this way is faster or not now that we've done it.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
was
either, but
expecting a straighter line than this.
that's fair. At least there's not any enemies here this time, so that might make it. We'll find out, I guess. I think I just like it because if I remember correctly, you can somewhat see. Oh, I thought there was a dragon here. I was wrong. Like a stone dragon, not a dragon.
Yeah.
Or a flesh dragon, I should say.
Or a bone dragon.
That's a good point. You know, fair enough, yeah. Let's say we have seen a bone dragon. No bones about it, as they say.
I bet someone out there has routed exactly how to avoid this trek as many times as possible.
Probably, honestly. I would imagine so.
It seems like a very important thing if you're, like, doing factions a lot. I'm not sure how often people are doing all of the faction side quests.
I don't know how many people would do the Imperial Commendations, just because so many people have so much money, they may not even care these days to get the commendations. I'm a cheap guy. If I don't have to spend money, I don't want to spend money. At least in video games. In real life, apparently I don't care, which is an interesting reversal, honestly. But since you also get money from each of these quests, maybe that's why. I don't know.
Here's Ratsu.
I'm coming, don't die. Oh yeah, that absolutely, yeah. Let's say goodbye, Ratsu.
Single assassin. And we have to go back, of course.
Yeah. As I don't think that's going to work out very well. Okay, there we go. Hey, congratulations.
That also means in the north, or Eye of the North, I can make my own decisions on what to do.
That's true. I'm almost there as well. As soon as we turn in this quest for Saito, I will be there. I will have to turn back how many points I have into Restoration Magic. Admittedly, once I get my Elite skill, I won't need Restoration Magic at all. But it's like I won't be able to heal as much. But I feel like now that we have heroes, it's not as big a deal anyways, so.
Yeah.
This should be the last run back at the very least. Excuse me. Admittedly, I do find it interesting that the major rune of vigor is enough to offset, in fact, give you more health for like other major runes. But I don't think it is for superior, if I remember correctly. I think it's like minus 60 health for a superior rune, and you only get 50 for superior vigor, if I remember correctly. Alright, Saito, give us our quest so we can actually go ahead and finish off.
Yeah.
Thank you, Saito. But at least I'm level 20 now, so, you know, in the end, it was all worth it, I suppose. Level 20. How many Imperial commendations have we got? We got 5, so that's not a bad amount of commendations. I don't have enough for spawning power at the moment, so I will wait. And
Jeez. Okay. I think I might have been wrong about it being a different Ving.
I mean, it's possible, but yeah.
Because, yeah, this is where the bridge... where he got stuck, I think.
Yeah. I think we're supposed to go this way, though. It's interesting that Ving is talking about Prince Rurik, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, it happened again. Master
Oh, did it
Togo
really?
was... Okay, never mind.
Oh, he was stuck for a moment on... That is true.
Yeah. It was just long enough to get me concerned.
I mean, I get that. With how... Yeah. Honestly, with how much Master Togo loves getting stuck, I understand. But at least they're not attacking my... Oh, alright. Hello, Ampa.
You jinxed it. These didn't exist back 20 years ago. They were added specifically because you said that.
Specifically because they knew I was about to say that. They were one step ahead of the game. Master Togo, where'd you go?
Oh, we have to go back to the docks now for our reward.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, I'll just teleport over there. I thought we had to go to the Undercity now, but obviously it's not quite yet.
Yeah.
I guess we don't have. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I know we're probably going to go for like another 5 or so minutes. I'm curious what this quest says to do next.
It's right here.
We can do that. I guess we could look into the Orion text as well real quickly. That way we could at least get 2 free capture signets. Depending how long it takes, I guess. That is the question here. I hope it's the Undercity. We're not doing it right now.
Yeah, that's why we didn't do it.
Okay. We'll do it when we do the main. Yeah. We'll do it when we do Mayhem on the Mark. Yeah. I think that's mostly all that we have enough time for currently, then. Let me check the daily activities real quickly, because I want to see if we should
Oh, yeah. I
grab...
haven't checked those in a while, because there's a bunch of other games I've gotten interested in.
Yeah. I mean, we could grab this one. We won't be doing it for a substantial amount of time, but we could.
Okay.
So,
We
alright,
can
let's
just
go.
travel directly to the Great Temple ourselves.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could just go to Embark Beach. Like, this is the very last quest in Factions, but I mean, worst comes to worst, we can always abandon it if we find something sooner than that, so... I just saw it. I was like, at least it'll be one we can guarantee to get now, so. Alright, Cost and Talcor leveled up. Good for them.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if, like, accepting quests in city best way to level up heroes.
Fair.
Before you use them.
I'm trying to remember where you trade in your silver coin or your copper into silver and such.
Well, in the Great Temple of Balthazar, it's like right next to the map flags.
Is it? Okay. I might just do that then, because that might be easier. Oh, there it is. Zaichin Copper Rewards over here. That's not too far away, at least.
It's such a small area on the temple that that's my preferred place when I have access to it.
That makes sense, honestly, because it's like, as you said, it is very small. Very small? I guess I haven't looked too much into the Great Temple of Balthazar. Like, oh yeah, I see exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, the whole area as a whole is so small that it's convenient. There's also a profession changer and the hairstylist.
That makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the big PvP area, so that does make sense. Now that you're saying
I think
that,
it's the only place you can really go as PvP that's not PvP itself.
Fair, yeah. I think you're right.
And it's got all the trophies up there. This was also where people found that leak that I sent you. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we can talk. So we can talk about that if you want, because it's like it is interesting if they do add those characters as heroes. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Yeah. Spoiler warning, I guess, to anyone interested in the Guild Wars updates.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
I think we might be ending soon, anyways. Not much else we can do.
That's true. Why would you do that? Oh, a belt pouch. That increases the belt pouch?
Yeah.
I might have
You can
enough.
get +5 to any inventory, I think, except for the base backpack.
Yeah, which I did not realize at the time. But it's like, I have enough for... Do I? I don't have enough gold. That's why I was like, hold on, I should have more than that. I find it interesting that they make it so much more expensive the higher it goes. I don't know why they would. It's not like it's a problem, but it's just like, oh, that's oh no, I'm short. Ah, that's a shame. Okay.
It's extra inconvenient for for Melandru people, because you have to do it all on one character.
That's a good point, yeah. I would eventually like to get the Everlasting Crate of Fireworks, but today is not that day, because I want to get bigger inventory first, so...
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm about halfway to one. Man, I should really start doing Vanquish and such. Maybe I'll work on that tonight. I have not been doing nearly as much of that as I should have been. Alright. I'm going to change characters again. I think I'm just going to get off, though, after raiding into somebody else. There is so much I want to do with Guild Wars still. I got to keep working on this, but that's another time. Yeah. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to start with the new-ish... I'd say new. Pre-searing content, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Then I will go ahead and see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, Tyler. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Right. Yep. Thank you as well.
Of course. I'll see you around. You have a good day, and God bless.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, I am going to get off, guys. I want to go spend time with my family. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go pray the rosary, going to read the Bible with my family, and other things. So we will talk about that. Oh, that does spoil the final mission a little bit. I mean, not too badly. I'm just looking at that. It's like, oh, wow. You mean the guy that Master Taco just told us about is the bad guy? Who would have known? Wowzers. Looks like a small spoiler. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I think we'll raid into... Oh, I think we'll just end today, honestly. I just want to... And, well... We will raid. Pardon me. Made of Stitches is a Christian streamer, that's what I was going to try to say. I don't think she's Catholic, but we should, while I do want everybody to be Catholic, we should go ahead and promote unity between the denominations of Christian, and we should not be mean, and she's a nice lady. So we're going to go ahead and raid into her. I will not have enough time to talk, unfortunately, because I do want to go spend time with my family, but I do wish to go ahead and raid into her. So I guess the raid call will just be max raid. So, thank you everybody for joining me. It was nice to meet you, man with no name. It was nice to have you here, Yoga. It's nice to have everybody here. I hope you all have a wonderful day. God bless, and remember that God loves each and every one of you. Go and sin no more. Have a good day, everybody. Pax et bonum. We will go ahead and read tomorrow. I'm sorry that we didn't get to that today. So 100% will. All right. Bye, guys. God bless.